Welcome back to another video. This is going to be on angles of triangles. So your unit, you're going to write 8th 3.2. Okay, so this is the 8th grade book, but it is on unit 3.2. Our learning intention is to be able to understand properties of interior and exterior angles of triangles. So you'll know that you're successful with this when you can use equations to find missing angle measures of triangles, and when you can use interior and exterior angles of triangle to solve real life problems. So first we have the triangle sum theorem. Okay, and here's my cute little triangle here. So here's what we know about the triangle sum theorem. So the sum of the three interior angles of any triangle will always add up to 180 degrees. Almost just wrote 100. So the sum of the three interior angles of any triangle will always add up to 180 degrees. So here's my cute triangle, 1, 2, 3. So all of the angle measures of this triangle, 1, 2, and 3 together, will equal 180 degrees. So angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals 180 degrees. That's what the triangle sum theorem tells us. So if we're missing any information in a triangle, we're going to put the information that we have together, set that equal to 180, and then solve for what's missing. So that's what we're going to do right now. So we're going to find the measures of the interior angle of each triangle. So here's our first one. So if I look at this triangle, I know according to the triangle sum theorem that all of the interior angles of this triangle will equal 180 degrees. So I know that I have an x. So that's my variable. I have no idea what that angle measure is. But I have 32 degrees and I have 48 degrees. So I'm going to put x plus 32 plus 48 equal to 180 degrees. And then I'll just add up 32 degrees and 48 degrees together and make that 80 degrees. So now I have x plus 80 degrees equal to 180 degrees. So now I have to figure out what is x. So in order to find x, I need to get it by itself. So I'm going to subtract 80 from this side to get x by itself, and I'm going to subtract it from this side as well. So 180 minus 80 is 100. So that tells me that my x here, so my missing angle measure here, is 100. So the measures of the interior angles are 100 degrees, 48 degrees, and 32 degrees. And if I add all those together, I'm getting 180 degrees. So I know that that's correct, right? I'm able to check my work. So here's my other one. So I have this angle measure says it's x plus 28. That's the degrees. This is x degrees. And this little box here, if you remember, that little box tells me that it's a 90 degree angle. So right away I know that's 90 degrees. So I'm going to take my x plus 28 plus 90, and I'm going to set them all equal to 180 degrees. So then I'm going to do some adding of the like terms. So x plus x is 2x, plus 28 plus 90 is 118, and that's all equal to 180. So now I'm going to subtract 118 from both sides. So 180 minus 118 is 62. That still leaves us with the 2x on this side. But we need to figure out what x is, right? So 2x is multiplication, right? We're saying 2 times x essentially. So we're going to divide 2 from both sides. So got to get rid of this 2, divide it from both sides. 2x divided by 2 just leaves us with x. 62 divided by 2 leaves us with 31. So now we know that our x here is going to be 31, and we know our x here is going to be 31. So 31 plus 58, let's see, we'll go 31 plus 50, or 28, not 58. Sorry about that. So the measures of the interior angles are 31 plus 28, which equals 59. Then we have 31 here and 90. Those are our angle measures, and I apologize for that mess. So that's 31 plus 28. You're going to try that same thing yourself here at the bottom. So you're going to find the measures of the interior angles of each triangle. So here you have 81 and 25, and then you have x. You're going to take all of your known angle measures, and you're going to set that equal to 180 and solve for x. Here you have 43 degrees, you have x, and then you have x minus 35 degrees. Put those together, set them equal to 180, and solve for your missing sides. Okay, so go ahead and stop and get that done first before you move on. Okay, so you should have finished that first before you're flipping the page. So here's exterior angle theorem. So the first side we did the triangle sum theorem, which told us about the interior angles. And now this one is called the exterior angle theorem. So here's what we need to know about this. The measure of an exterior angle is equal to the sum of the measures of the two opposite interior angles of the triangle. So what does that tell me? So if I'm looking at this figure here, I am trying to find the measure of the exterior angle. So I want to know, what is z? So z is going to be equal to the two opposite interior angles. So not this guy. It's going to be equal to these two angles because it is opposite of this side. Whatever these two equal is what z is going to equal itself. So that's why I have z equals x plus y, because I'm taking these two measures, adding them together, and that's what this angle will measure. So let's see if we can figure that out down here. So find the measures of the exterior angle. So I know, again, that we're looking for x, and it is the sum, so that sum means we're adding the measures of the two opposite interior angles of the triangle. So these are the two opposite interior angles of x. So I'm going to take 36 plus 72, which gets me 108. So the measure of the exterior angle is 108 degrees. Okay, so let's look at B. I have 80 and a minus 5, and then my exterior angle is 2a. All right, well, I know that these two together are going to equal 2a. So I'm going to say 2a equals a minus 5 plus 80. Combine your like terms. So negative 5 plus 80 is going to be a positive 75. So I have 2a equals a plus 75. Well, I need to get the a's on one side of this equal sign. I cannot have them on both sides. So I'm going to subtract this a. I'm going to subtract it over to this side. So if I have 2a and I take away 1a, I'm just going to have a. And since I took it from this side, I no longer have it over there, so it's only 75. So that tells me that a equals 75. So the measure of the two exterior angles is 275. So if I put this in here, so I know that it's 2 times a, which is 2 times 75, which would be, do you know what this angle measure is? This would be 150 degrees. Okay, so you're going to try this on your own now, and you're going to find the measure of the exterior angle of the triangle. So remember that to find, so y equals these two. So you're going to add these two together and set it equal to y, and that's what you're going to find out. All right,